This is North Lake News.
This is North Lake News. This is North Lake News.
This is North Lake News.
This is North Lake News.
This is North Lake News.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the spring edition of North Lake News. I'm Sabrina Corsiga.
And I'm Michael Gordon. We've got a great show planned for you today that includes a visit from our Chancellor, Dr. Joe May, and a campus ordinance restricting e-cigarette use on campus.
Plus, robots on the move in the T building and artwork inside and outside the central campus.
Our top story is a $1 million winner. North Lake College has been selected as one of 150 finalists for the coveted Aspen Prize offered by the renowned Aspen Institute. The $1 million prize for community college excellence recognizes institutions with exceptional student outcomes, including outreach to minority and low-income students.
As the campus moves forward with hopes of earning the Aspen Prize, faculty, students, and staff hope to gain a new president in the coming months. Earlier this semester, Dr. Joe May, Chancellor of the Dallas County Community College District, released an extended timeline for the ongoing presidential search. During an on-campus forum, several students and faculty voiced their support for current interim President Christa Slejko. An outside firm will search for additional candidates, and if everything continues as scheduled, a new president will be named July 11th.
Another story that made headlines this semester concerned e-cigarette use on campus. Gone are the days of smoking in classrooms and hallways at North Lake. E-cigarettes are now restricted to designated smoking areas only. The devices are not considered cigarettes, but since they emit vapor and odor, they are now included in the campus smoking ordinance. North Lake is following the lead of other universities, including the University of Texas at Arlington, that imposed an e-cigarette ban in 2011.
Part of what makes North Lake College a welcoming and diverse environment is our appreciation for the cultures, languages, and students who help make up our diverse student population. This semester's International Day celebration featured flag presentations, arts, crafts, and more. Here's reporter Alex Ortiz with more about International Day at North Lake.
North Lake College hosted their annual event to celebrate cultural diversity.
International Day is a period of time, like a day, where a lot of people from different country and different kind of culture kind of get together and show what they have. It's very important.
Outside guests came and sold souvenirs from around the world.
I'm selling sterling silver jewelry from Tasco, Mexico, cactus crosses handmade from Querétaro, Mexico, and alebrijes, they came from Oaxaca, Mexico.
Students were also given the opportunity to showcase traditions from their respective countries.
Now this is my second year coming and performing this. Before I was just attending and enjoying. Right now I'm working.
There were many activities for everyone to enjoy.
We have international calligraphy where students write their name in different kind of languages. We have support from the Foreign Language Lab. We have a spice table. We have like a little Japanese town where they can do chopstick, origami, and some Japanese exhibits.
At the end of the day, it all comes to show that it's a small world after all. Alexandra Ortiz, North Lake News.
Who knew that computer programming could be so much fun? With some time and dedication, students in Professor George Driscoll's programming class learned to make robots move. Reporter Reggie Bush tells us more about the tiny titans taking over the classroom.
This semester, a new robotics segment has been added to the programming division.
We are introducing into our programming courses something tangible for the students. Programming can be very abstract, so we want to convert their programs into action. And one of the ways to do it is to have them program a robot and have the robot autonomously follow their instructions. And so pick up a soda can and put it somewhere. This will be an element in our existing programming course.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Driscoll believes this program will not only engage the students, but give them a chance to see their programming skills take action. The programming students love the challenges as well.
You have to put forth a lot of time. You have to put forth time. With programming, you really have to, plan everything out piece by piece, because if not, if you mess up with the simplest step, the simplest error, the whole program is messed up.
They'll be able to have these robots perform what appear to be complex behaviors that are really just combinations of simple behaviors. This is a course for anybody. You'll get to do motor control. This is a course for everybody who wants to know a little bit more about computers and how do you program a computer.
What I like most about the class is I get to really think, like, in depth. It's not just basic thinking.
Mr. Driscoll says this should be a very interesting aspect in the program.
Rather than coming in, you type in your program, you see it on the screen. Hopefully it responds correctly to some user input. Now you've got this little guy moving around on the floor, picking up cans and finding his way through a maze and so forth.
And the robots are expected to be a very important as well as active addition to the programming curriculum for years to come. For Northlake News,
Thank you very much.
I'm Reggie Bush.
As a community college, part of our purpose is to serve. The Blazer Student Store is an example of that kind of service. The first of its kind in the district, the Blazer Student Store is stocked with food, clothing, and other items offered to students year-round. Instead of cash, students pay with Blazer bucks. Here's reporter Martin Mena with the story.
Founded by the Journalism Club in 2011, the Student Store of Northlake is open to students. Since its opening, the Student Store has helped clothe and feed nearly 7,000 students, staff, and faculty who need a helping hand or who just want to shop for fun. Each year, hundreds of new students discover the convenience of the Blazer Student Store.
I wasn't aware of it until just now. It looks kind of black, honestly. Yeah, it looks like a thrift store, so I don't really mess with thrift stores.
Many students enjoy the availability of there being a student store.
It's great. It's great. It helps a lot of people, and a lot of people seem to enjoy it. So, why not have it? It makes people happy. I like it. I've never been in it, but I always go by it, and it looks pretty cool. Yeah.
Students can find the student store open from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Wednesday evenings from 5 p.m. to 7:30 p.m.
My own personal take on the story is that it's very powerful. It's very effective in what it's meant to do, which is help the students. Before I came manager, I was a customer. I just lost my job, and this place helped me a lot with regular stuff like school supplies. I needed paper, I needed things for school, and this place really helps me.
Students can purchase items by trading canned goods or clothes, or through the student store currency, otherwise known as Blazer Bucks. Reporting for NOC News, this is Martin Mena.
The store serves 1,500 students each semester. Donations are accepted year-round and are taken in C206.
Charcoal, ceramics, and pastels. This year's student art exhibit was once again a real showstopper. Reporter Martin Mena gives us a look at the pieces, portraits, and pottery that made the 2014 Student Art Show a great success.
Northlake College is having its annual Student Art Gallery exhibition, showcasing art that the students have been working on for the past 2 semesters.
The student art exhibition is limited to Northlake students who produced work over the past year. Many students will work on a single piece off and on over the course of an entire semester. Others can polish off a painting overnight.
Many forms of art, such as ceramics, paintings, digital art, and sculptures, are being presented. Judges, artists, and the public were able to vote on their favorite artwork, giving the artists the opportunity to win awards and prizes for their art pieces.
I won the Walter Gant Award.
Gave gift cards of $50 a piece to special achievement in different media categories. And we gave several special awards in honor of a couple of our retired art professors. And anyway, the total amount of money that was given out in gift cards and cash was a little over $1,200.
Students, as well as faculty, will be able to appreciate the art displayed in the Student Art Gallery throughout the weeks of April and May. Martin Mena, North Lake News.
While art is celebrated on campus, it is sometimes left behind. But orphan art can still find a home and a purpose. Reporter Justin Livingston has the details.
North Lake College has orphans, but these are not the orphans you're thinking of. Every semester, students create hundreds of art projects for class. When they don't feel like keeping them, they donate them to the Orphan Art Sale, sponsored by the art club, who are known as We OTA, or We Expose Ourselves to Art.
Some people do ask us, are you raising money for orphans? We're like, no, we're raising money for scholarships. So what we are doing is we're selling art that has either been left behind or donated to us, and we sell it, and all the money goes to scholarships.
Many students stop by the event while making their way to lunch. Leaders from other clubs on campus were inspired by the sale.
Looking at this, all the artwork over here and the art workshop and demo over here, it encouraged me a lot, and might be I'll put this idea on the club and might be in upcoming future.
Just as popular as the finished art on tables were the students creating new pieces as the show took place. Several professors were in attendance to assist with the event.
I began the art sales at North Lake. I started them so our students would have an opportunity to show their work and also sell. We've done good today. We've sold a little over $300, and before the day's over, we'll sell even more.
With so many proceeds resulting from the sale, funding new scholarships for next year's students should be no problem. For North Lake News, this is Justin Livingston.
Art is not just a piece on the wall or a pot in a case. It's sometimes as simple as a chalk and a sidewalk. Reporter Philip Anderson shows us Chalk It Up, North Lake style.
Have you ever had one of those days where you just want to cast aside your troubles and express yourself creatively? Well, North Lake College recently held the Chalk It Up competition, a recurring annual event which provided an outlet for student creativity and beautified the grounds with public art. Awards were given to those who displayed the best work, while attendees had good experiences showing off their creations.
Oh, it's a really nice event. I really like it. It kind of showcases the different talents students have here in North Lake College. So besides that, there's great more artwork that you guys can look at. It's amazing. It's nice. There's a lot of talent here. So yeah.
Students drew work inspired by many different subjects. Many promoted groups on campus, while some were simply abstract. Still others celebrated video games or a favorite band.
Well, I'm in art classes here, and I'm participating in our Chalk It Up event, which they have every year. Me and two other artists, we teamed up to do this picture together. We went for vibrant colors. Other than that, it's just kind of an homage to the Beatles with the Yellow Submarine, but I don't mind. This is the first one I've ever done, so it's kind of fun. And my parents won't get mad at me for drawing.
Fantastic spring weather led to a healthy show of contenders for the event and some stiff competition for the prizes at stake. Philip Anderson for North Lake News.
Students helped celebrate Earth Day this year with a zero-waste picnic in the courtyard. Reporter Philip Anderson has more.
Spring was underway in force at North Lake College this past Monday. Many of the school's xeriscaped or water-conserving gardens were in full bloom and looking fantastic. However, there was also a very special event being held to commemorate the most magical and eco-friendly time of the year.
Going on is Earth Day celebration, and of course you're going to ask me, what is that all about? Well, emphasis about this beautiful green earth where we live. Emphasis about, well, just be natural, because music is natural, so of course we have the entertainment here.
And the entertainment delivered. Those involved were happy to be a part of the festivities.
It was nice, I've never been at the campus that did a whole production for Earth Day, which is cool. Having the jazz ensemble and the local ensemble perform together was a great idea for entertainment, and everyone loves free food, so I think it's going swimmingly.
The complimentary concessions provided won over many fans, though some did have initial concerns about the source of the hot dogs and the reputation of the companies that produced them.
My initial reaction to the fact that they were serving hot dogs on Earth Day was
that typically the meat industry as a whole isn't one of the most environmentally friendly businesses. But upon further review and doing some digging as to where they got the hot dogs and the farms they came from, it looks like they actually did a pretty good job. That was a pleasant surprise.
All in all, Earth Day seemed to be quite the success. This reporter is already looking forward to next year's celebration. For Northlake News, this is Philip Anderson.
Sustainable green living is also part of Northlake's focus, and the Arbor Day Foundation has officially honored Northlake with the title of Tree Campus USA. The award recognizes Northlake's commitment to environmental health.
Success at Northlake isn't just in the classroom or the gallery, it's also on the baseball field. This year's team featured heavy hitters and great pitchers. Here's Justin Livingston with the story.
Baseball is a grueling sport, with long seasons played over many games. Through the ups and downs, the Blazers have beaten some of the more notable teams and put together an outstanding winning season that everyone is proud of.
Oh, it's just been great, exciting, tons of enthusiasm. The teams come out and they put on a show every day, and we try to get as many wins as possible.
It's a whole lot more fun than losing, I tell you that. You know, we took our lumps my first few years, but we got to go in the right direction, get a big group of kids. And we've won games all different types of ways. You know, we've shut people out, beaten people 2-1, we've beaten people 15-14.
Benjamin Russell's stunning no-hitter is further evidence of the success of this season.
Just went out and did my thing. Everything was working for me that day, better than usual. Had a good feel, good command, and that was about it.
In addition to rigorous training and hard play, the student athletes must stay focused on their studies as well.
A lot of hard work both ways to keep up the grades and keep up the GPA while going through all that, but we find time, and I mean, this part, you know that going into being a student athlete, and you realize that you have to take care of both.
The players attribute much of their success to Coach Mercer and hold him in the highest regards.
Coach Mercer's great, laid-back guy. You're not scared of him, but you respect him. He's a different type of coach. I've never played for a coach like him, and I like it.
The Blazers have won their division in dramatic fashion and now move on to a crucial NCAA tournament where a series win will award them an opportunity to play in a College World Series. For Northlake News, this is Justin Livingston.
This year's team also included third baseman Trevor Russell, star of MTV's I Used to Be Fat. Russell has lost almost 100 pounds since beginning his fitness journey in 2011 and credits baseball and Northlake with much of his success.
Well, that's our show. Thanks for watching. For Northlake News, I'm Sabrina Corsiga.
And I'm Michael Gordon. We leave you now with a video from the International Day celebration shot by videographer Alex Ortiz.